What is going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. I see you out there. I see you, Sanchez. What's going on? Let's go. Obi Rose, what is going on, Obi? How are you doing? Ambi, heart. Thank you so much, Ambi, for always being there. Rouster, what's going on? How are you all? And as you can see, we're kind of doing a little differently. Today is a very special day. Um, it is Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. So we are super excited to kind of talk about this. And so what I'm going to be, it's still a gaming channel. It's still a couple of, entertainment or whatever we want to make it. But I do want to, talk about what Day of the Dead is, at least, from my understanding. But if you have a different one, please, I invite you to come on later on to talk about it. Talk about the history, talk a little bit about the celebration, put out a few misperceptions. And then because it is Day of the Dead, it's November 2nd. I am going to be talking about, some loved ones that I am inviting or have invited and just want to share some memories of them. And I'm going to invite you all, the chat. You know how I do it. I'm going to put the link down in the chat, and if you want to come on, you don't have to show your face. You just have to, if you just want to do your voice, totally okay. And we can talk about some of your loved ones, because this, as I will explain later on, is a special, special day. So what is going on, Cammy? Cammy, I saw some of your footage uh out in the Bronx. You were having a party the other day. Rouster, I see you as well. So without further ado, I do want to talk about Day of the Dead. And some people think it's like Mexican Halloween, some think it's like pagan or witchcraft. Other people just know it a little bit from like Coco or Book of the Dead, the recent, the movies that came out in the last decade. But I do want to talk about um kind of the history. So Day of the Dead is this special time of the year. It's actually many different cultures and many different religions and belief systems believe, in this idea of life after death, or the spirits where they go, whether it's to the underworld or to the spirit world or to the afterlife. In Day of the Dead, that's also true. However, historically, the indigenous people of particularly Mexico uh, had many different beliefs, several different celebrations that where they celebrated their dead. And when Christians, and particularly the Catholics, came over, they brought in some of their own traditions and holidays. And so one of those holidays, if you don't know, is All Saints Day, which was yesterday. So when cultures merge, you end up having a merging of traditions. And so, one historical explanation for the Day of Dead is just that. You had the traditions of the indigenous people of Mexico, the traditions of Christians, particularly the Catholics, coming over and merging. Now, where do we get like the skeleton and the decorations of the skeleton? Well, that actually comes in the 19th century from a really great artist named Jose Guadalupe Posada, and he decided to start depicting in kind of social commentary, this idea of using skeletons. So this idea that no matter if you were a tyrannical ruler or if you were rich or beautiful, at the end of the day, thinking of Day of the Dead, but when you die, all that's remaining is your skeleton. All that's remaining is just this kind of this nakedness. So using like humor and satire really as a vehicle to explain certain situations that are going on in Mexico in the 19th century. That's why we start using kind of the Mexican, or not the Mexican, the skull and the skeleton to depict Day of the Dead. And it's gradually gained on steam or gained on steam is not probably the right word, but it's gradually gained steam over the last several centuries. Um, and yeah, so that's where it comes from. So if you can see, we're talking a lot about the history, but what actually happens and why this day? And I see you out there with what is going on. Oh my goodness, I got oh my goodness, thank you, Lori. What's up? I got I see you. Chariot man, I see you. Thank you all so much. Hi. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. My primo's out there. Okay, I'm a little blushing if you cannot tell. But thank you all so much for coming on. I invite you all to actually come on and if you want to talk about the Day of the Dead, I will post the link here in a second. But yeah, so what actually happened? So a lot of cultures believe on this special day, and especially in the Mexican culture, we believe that this day, the barrier between the living world and the dead world, or the spirit world, or the afterworld, it is the thinnest. The barrier is the thinnest. So we invite our loved ones who have passed on, who are no longer in the living world, we invite them. And the way we invite them is, you may see in certain cultures, you'll see like an altar laid out, which is just like a picture and artifact sounds so ancient, but just a pic of memorabilia of your loved ones who have passed away. So kind of laying that out. But probably the most exciting part, at least for me, besides telling and just remembering my loved ones who have passed away, is the food. So like you also serve and you put out food that was your loved one's food. So because you're inviting them over, you're inviting their spirits over because the barrier is the thinnest, so they get to enjoy some of their favorite dishes from when they were living, and you get to enjoy time with them. So I will be showing a little bit what I did to invite my loved one over. And of course you eat the food, like it doesn't go to waste. So it's not like you just leave it there and it goes to waste. There are some cultures like that, but not in Mexico. We know how to feed people and we know how to eat. So there you go. Um, what is going on, Vet? Ayo, David Wilson, how are you? Thank you for staying up, David Wilson. I always am impressed with you staying up all the way from England. Well, we're purple at Sanchez. I'm right here. What are you talking about? Where am I at? I'm right here. And I definitely invite y'all coming over. In a second, Obi, I'll definitely be putting it here in a second. I will be posting my link. Um, but yeah, so that's it. So for this Day of the Dead, for this moment, I want to invoke the name of my dad, and my grandmother and grandfather on my mom's side. And the reason why is because what I did, because my dad loved their fried chicken, is I did Popeye's fried chicken because he loved it. So that's what I did. And my grandparents also love fried chicken, but they love churches. So a little different. It's a southern fried chicken chain. I'm not sure if Churches is national, but it's definitely in Texas. And so my mom's like, you gotta remember, you gotta tell him that. So that's what I did. And that's what I did. But Obi, I'm gonna post this because I know you get busy. So there it is. So if you want to come on, let me uh pin this. Ambi, if you can pin that, I think you no, you can't pin it. I don't think you can pin it. Uh but if anybody wants to come on, we can talk about your loved one. And it's a gaming channel, as you know. So there we go. There the message is pinned. If you want to just click in and you just want to do your voice and we don't have to do the camera, totally okay. Up to you. Uh, but yeah, so the memory I want to talk about my dad here, and eventually I'll take off this mask. um, do churches do baptism while they serve the chicken? Yeah, no, they do not. They do not do that, roster. You would think, right? But no, it's just called church's chicken. And they do not do baptisms. But and that's Remy y'all in the background. He's not active at all during the week except when I stream. I don't get it. But he's active right now. And but my memory of my father, it's a gaming memory because this is a video game channel, and that's what we like to do on this channel is we like to talk about video games and entertainment and why Spider-Man is not really a superhero. No offense, Rouster or Wit or Ambi or anybody else who's a big Spider-Man fan. But so yeah, so the memory I have is with my dad, and it's about a game, Knockout Kings. So if you remember in 2000, like 1999 or 2000, there was a game called Knockout Kings. And Knockout Kings was a boxing game in which you could play as like Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, um, just any of these classic Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, like these heavyweight champions, Joe Louis. And my dad was a huge Muhammad Ali fan. And Muhammad Ali was like super strong in this game. Like, right? Like he was probably like if you looked at his stats, he was like overpowered and stuff. But my dad wasn't a gamer, right? So I was. So we started playing this game, and of course he picks Muhammad Ali and he beats me. And I don't like he doesn't like just beat me, he like destroys me. And so I was like, okay, this is like a little sus, right? Like I'm like, I don't know about this. So we play again and we play again. We end up playing this game like every day for like a week. Okay. And so this as a kid growing up is huge, right? Because you always want your parents to play. And and he's actually playing and he's actually really getting into it and he's like just destroying me. He's like destroying the game. And I could never understand, like, I could not beat him. Like, I would get Joe Louis, who was also kind of overpowered. I would get like Sugar Ray Robinson. I would get Mike Tyson. Like, I would practice. I would do everything, and he would just come in and like destroy me in this game. And this is on like a controller, So like, if you've ever played like video games with someone who's not used to a controller, like there's like that muscle memory that as a gamer you just have. Not with him. He just was like I was like, he's pressing buttons and he's just doing these combos. He's like doing things I couldn't even time in the game. And so, like after a week, obviously we play the game because this is back in Blockbuster's days. So we rented the game. I didn't buy the game. We rented it. Eventually we took it back, partly because like I couldn't beat my dad in it. And I could never figure out why it was, like how he could beat me. And so eventually, and this was N64, and so I was playing like I had a favorite controller on N64, and the other controller we had, like my brother had, was like the equivalent of like a pro controller. You know what I mean? Like, so it was thicker. It was like probably before pro controllers were pro controllers, right? So it's a little bigger. And one day I was just playing with the pro controller because it was bigger. Like it was like for bigger hands, and I just didn't work for me. Um, and the controller would drift left, right? So like, like if you normally just don't have the controller, like you're not moving, the character just stays still. But the controller was actually drifting left and like pressing like B all the time, like randomly pressing B. So what was actually happening was like, yeah, my dad was like pressing buttons and beating me, but because of the angle the controller was drifting, plus the fact that he was pressing B, it was like he was doing this like super combo. And like he kept doing these combos. And like that you would normally have to have like amazing timing. He was doing it and just like like just destroying me. So I just distinctly remember that because it was like one of the few times that I play with my dad in a multiplayer game and he just like destroyed me. So that's the story because we're talking about video games. We got the Popeyes chicken here, and so that's the game. The story I was gonna. I know, Rouse, you're wild. That's what was happening. It also happened with one of my cousins, and we were playing Mario Tennis. They kept getting Donkey Kong, and it was doing the same thing. It was like winner cross court, winner cross court. So it was just like crazy how that happened. But again, like if y'all want to oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have my My Thea, oh my goodness. Uh, in the chat, this is so special. Yes, yes, he did. Oh, have y'all had Frenchie's chicken? Yeah, I don't want to say the names because I they're all in chat, but yes, he did. He loved fried chicken. He loved making fried chicken too. And my mom, she actually has been trying to mimic his fried chicken style, and she can do all sorts of fried chicken, but she can't make it like he did. So that's one of them. Oh, thank you so much for saying something, and to all my family who's out in chat right now, thank you. So, like, my mom, we roll deep. She sent out the bat signal that, hey, we're talking about Day of the Dead. I didn't know that. Oh, oh my goodness, we got so many people. What was your favorite dish that he made? So, what was your favorite dish? And again, if anybody wants to come into chat, Obi, I know you mentioned it before, but Chariot Man, I know Cammy, you're out there. Wit, you're out there. Sanchez, what about your game, Sanchez? Destiny 2, what's going on? Um, so that was what he did, and so like how I would think about it. Oh my goodness, it's the oldest cousin coming through. Oh my seafood gumbo. We try. You're gonna have to do it again. His Oh my god, who's this? Who's this? Hummingbird, who are you? Who's this? This is funny because it's only my cousins. And so there's like certain ones who like remember things. So I guess we can tell that story, right? So my dad, uh, he was like the cook and he was so proud of his cooking. And but he was always running late with his cooking. And so there's like this one Thanksgiving, particularly because we're talking about turkey. There was this one Thanksgiving running late. We're all waiting for the food. And I was like little. And like when you're little, you don't really kind of know timing. You don't know when people are stressed. You're just like you're hungry. And that was happening. And so finally we get the turkey. My dad used to like to smoke it. Like, he would have the barbecue pit, big smoking. Look at Remy out there. He loves anytime I stream, this is him. He's still in the show. He knows how to do it. But anyway, he was just going, and you know, it was super late. We finally get this turkey, and it's like black, like burnt, like super burnt. You know what I mean? And everybody's trying to be nice and stuff, and the cousins. And this is like when I was smaller, we were kind of like, "Oh, that's burnt," and so but then like we like cut it open, and it's like the most perfectly cooked chicken or turkey. It's like the perfect season, like the perfect just juiciness, just everything. And so this is like still a running joke, like this black turkey. I think we have pictures of it. Uh and so like I always like we always say we always talk about that story just because it was like, yeah, it was like we were thinking it was burnt. But if you know anything about like Creole cooking, there's a certain cooking technique called blacken, where if you cook with certain seasonings and spices, they blacken the meat. They like create a crust, and it's actually really delicious. So you see it a lot in seafood, but for some reason my dad was experimenting with the turkey, and so that was it. So that was actually pretty funny that you thought of that one. Uh yes it was. Yes it was. And that's my cousin Jenny. How are you? All the way from New Mexico. Yes, perfecto. Yes, it was. And you remember it. That's funny. That's my aunt. No worry, Obi Rose. I quit Destiny 2 after Lightfall and playing other games. I hear you, Sanchez. I see blackened dishes at restaurants, but never get them. They're actually really good, Rouster. So you usually see like blackened catfish or like blackened. It's usually I see it in seafood. But you can. It's just the mixture of seasonings, and they When exposed to an open flame, I guess that doesn't make sense, right? Because anything exposed to an open flame will eventually blacken. But it's like when the seasoning's at a certain temperature, they it turns it black, and so you can look up blackened whatever dish you wanna look up, but we had a blackened turkey. Oh, hey, Cowboy, King of Entertainment, how are you? Cowboy, there's a whole bunch of my family in chat today. It's like a ton of them, rolling deep. So I appreciate y'all for coming by, and I invite them too to come on. And if there's someone that they want to just talk about, and during this day, because we're doing Day of the Dead, Cowboy. So I don't know if you caught the beginning, but this is the day where the barrier between the living world and the afterworld is the thinnest. So we invite our loved ones who have passed on to celebrate with us, and we usually have an altar set up, or we bring their favorite foods, or we talk about their memories, and just a really good time to remember them and celebrate their life. So a lot of times, people think Day of the Dead, and just recap for everybody else who's just coming into chat. A lot of times we think about Day of the Dead as a like some people have this misconception that it's evil, or it's a pagan holiday, or it's something there. Um, a little, Mr. Urban World, a little. But in reality, it's not a celebration of life. And it's actually something all cultures celebrate. But this is how in Mexico at least, in a couple of other South American countries, they all kind of do it a little differently. But overall, the the foundations are the same, right? So yes, so thank you. But thank you for coming by, y'all. This is super, super amazing to see everybody and to spend some time. But y'all know it's a gaming channel. So while we wait for Obi Rose to come on, or whoever else wants to come on, I just want to show you a little bit of what I am super, super excited for. And if y'all have been listening to me at all over the last few weeks and months and so forth, I've been talking about a certain game that I think is going to win Game of the Year. And I am super, super excited because guess what just launched yesterday? Some of you already know what I'm about to do. Here we go. Let's play it. I'm excited. Let's go.
So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Rivers of blood and cries of agony. The king I once served, once counted as a friend, is no more. What remains is a true tyrant. Our world shall slip ever deeper into peril. Should we fail to put a stop to his bloodlust, will you light the way? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope?
Ribbon it too. Y'all know I'm excited. It's my like low key game of the year. But without further ado, we'll talk a little bit more about Ribbon 2 in a second. But with no further ado, I want to bring out the man, the myth, the legend, none other than Obi Rose Kenobi from Obi's Cantina. Obi, what's going on? What's going on, Obi?
Buddy, how you doing, homie? What's up? What's going
What
on
are
with you?
you
¿Cómo
doing?
está, mi gente? Oh, y viva la México, mi gente, mi gente. ¿Cómo está, amiga?
I am doing well, Obi. How
Oh,
are
that's
you
good. That is good.
doing?
Life is good. Everything is great. Just chilling. Yo. Hold on. We gotta start. Yo. One, I'm loving the mask. The mask is lit. For real. Yo, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Two, we gotta talk about this. All right. It's something that I think we gotta come clean about right now, Purple. All right. I'm gonna need you to tell everybody about how you purchased the PlayStation 5 and you was playing Mortal Kombat over the weekend.
Oh my
Gotta
goodness.
get that out. Gotta get that out. Gotta get that out. No, how you been? How's work? How's everything going for you?
Look at who's that? Who's that, Obi? Who's that? You know I gotta
The
represent
Triforce.
the
Oh yeah,
Triforce Zelda.
that's
You
what I'm
know I'm a
talking
Zelda
about.
fan.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We don't do that. We do Nintendo. It's all about
Hey,
Nintendo.
you know what's crazy? I saw the comment where I think it was Sanchez. He was like, Super Mario Wonder, game of the year. Yo, I could definitely see that. I'm not gonna, yo, that game is great. That game is amazing. I have to say that. Also, I have to say, and no, I am not biased to PlayStation or Xbox. They both have great games, but I'm not gonna hold you. I really, really think that it's probably gonna be Spider-Man 2 is definitely getting nominated. I think it's gonna be one of the top two.
Obi, oh my goodness, Obi.
Oh, I forgot you hate Spider-Man.
I don't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hold
on, wait a minute. Whoa, you don't hate him. He's not a real superhero.
That's strong
okay,
language.
Right.
I didn't say he's not a real superhero. He's not a superhero. He's a hero. I get it. Don't worry. I talked to Wit earlier if she's still in chat, and I get it. It means something. It means something. You're like in a cult. I got it.
Wait. That's the second time today I've been accused of being in a cult. All right? The second time. Cowboy knows what I'm talking about. We're not bringing it up. Cowboy is nothing but love. He knows I love him.
Oh my goodness. Obi, but Day of the Dead, Obi, what do you
Dia los Muertos.
Dia los Muertos.
Dia los Muertos. Yeah. Okay. Como, what about it?
So, I mean, is there a loved one, as this barrier is thin between the living world and the spirit world? Is there someone you want to just remember and celebrate right now?
All right. So, if there's somebody I want to remember for the Day of the Dead to celebrate, can I get two people?
Oh, you can get as many as you want. The more the merrier.
Cool. So, I got to give it up. All right. So, I grew up in the 80s. You know that. And it was a different time. And I lost the two closest people in the world to me, my Aunt Carol and her daughter. They both passed. Her daughter passed first. She was working from home and had a brain aneurysm, and just that was it. And then her mom, which was my aunt, she passed about 6 years later. And they were two of the greatest women I've ever met in my life. And I'm not slighting my mom or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I mean, my mom is still here, right? So it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I want to see. But no, these women were so great to me. They really were. They taught me a lot. They were definitely the shoulder I needed to cry on during those times. And they're like the two people I wish I could just, like, I don't know, if I just want to have like 5 more minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're at a better place. I like to believe that. And we just, keep it smiling. But
they're here today. They're here today.
Oh, so that's
they're here. That's what that's the barrier is thin, and that's why we invited them in. We're celebrating them. Is there a memory you want to, like, a particular memory?
All right, so this is kind of an embarrassing story because it has to do with me. All right. So when I was in the 2nd grade, we, back then you could actually get your newspaper delivered. I don't know if people remember that, but there was this thing called, newspaper boys, and my brother actually had a newspaper route. So what ended up happening was they would drop off the Trenton Times, they would drop off the newspaper, and it would be like at 2:00 in the morning. So in the summer, we would go out there, we get the papers, we bag the papers, he'd go, and we throw them out. Well, what ended up happening was, as the dude was dropping off the papers, they were like, get on the back of the truck. So I decided to get on the back of the truck. It's me, my cousin who passed away, and my brother. And everybody got on the back of the truck. Everybody got on the back of the truck. Truck takes off. He's doing like 25 miles an hour. Feels good. Everybody's like, wee! They jump off. I continue to ride. As we continue riding, somebody yells, you better jump off that truck or I'm telling your mom. So I literally jumped off of this truck. It had to be doing about 60 miles an hour. I bounced and I woke up 5 days later.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was the craziest thing ever. Yo, for real.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling that story because whenever we would have like barbecues, they would always get together and talk about how I was so dumb. I got on the back of a truck, bounced off the truck, rolling 60 miles an hour, still somehow survived. But instead of going to the hospital, my mom beat the life out of me. I don't think you understand the beating I got. Let me explain, okay? She literally beat me. They will tell you. They will tell you. She beat me from one end of the street to the other 3 times. No joke. I don't remember any of it. I just remember waking up literally 5 days later at 5:30 in the afternoon, hearing Jim Gardner from Action News. If you're from Jersey, you know who that is. And I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, what happened? And she's like, you don't know what happened? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I wouldn't remember if I was you either. And that was the end of it. That's
you just wake up, right?
yeah. It was crazy.
You don't know you had a near-death experience, so we could be celebrating Obi Rose right now, but thankfully you're here still, so we're not. And so you have this near-death experience, and then you get the crap beat out of
The
you.
life beat out of me.
Like, wow.
I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. Yo, I'm not lying. I thought it was BS when they told me that she beat me, and it was like, it was so bad. All right, so where I lived up the road, there was the state police barracks, like legit state police. And it was so bad, the cops there, and once again, it was a different time. The cops were like, they had to tell her to stop or they were going to have to take her. This happened, like literally. And I'm like, this is it. And they're like, yes, but I do not remember. Like, I don't remember that at all. But apparently, she beat me up and down that street 3 times, and I was like, wow, yeah. I got made fun of for years at school. That when I tell you, you know what sucks about that? Like, I could understand being made fun of if you remembered it happened, but it's like everybody's laughing, and I'm like, I want to laugh, but I don't remember it. The only thing I remember was hearing, you better jump off that truck before somebody tells your mom. 5 days later, this is Jim Gardner with Action News. And I got like just scratches and road rash and scars all over me. Have no clue what happened. None.
So I guess they found out, your mom found out regardless that you jumped the truck. So the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen,
she was a
and
corrections
everyone
officer.
in between.
So yeah, this gets better. Yeah, so she was a corrections officer, which kind of makes sense as to why the cops probably didn't do anything. Like, you don't understand the belt. I mean, all right. If anybody has ever been to a prison, I've had some family members in prison. I'm not happy to say that, but they're people. They make their mistakes. You know, everybody's allowed a second chance, right? If you've ever seen one of those prison guard belts, it's like, I don't know, it's like 5 feet thick, like legit
5 feet thick.
Okay, I wouldn't say 5 feet thick. That is
like 5 feet
bad
long?
Exaggeration. No. It's literally as thick as, like, they're thick, man. Well, at least back then, this thing was like an encyclopedia thick. Yeah, she beat the life out of me with that thing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, yeah. So, and I lucked out. I was supposed to jump in at like 4 minutes ago at 8:30, but wifey helped me out. She was like, I got the kids. I know you want to go jump in. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go.
Oh my goodness. Tell your wife, thank you so much for,
yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to Mrs. Obi Rose Kenobi. Thank you so much for letting him play with us and enjoy and celebrate Day of the Dead. It means so much to me for you to share your story. So thank you, Obi Rose. Thank you. But if you want to, you can stay around. Got another guest. You know, we like to
That's
bring,
cool.
Like to
That's
bring
cool.
the guest.
Hey, I got it. Listen, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be in chat talking trash to everybody. Happy Day of the Dead, and I'm glad you're streaming. Glad to come and be a part of the podcast. Oh, but before I go, before you kick me for the next person, I need you to tell the people the truth, Purple. Tell them the truth. That's all we want. You have a PlayStation. You also have Mortal Kombat 1, and you have been secretly training, and we know this. No, you're not gonna tell us.
All will be revealed by the holiday season. That's all I have to say. All will be revealed by the holiday season. I am not going to start.
You awesome, homie.
All right.
I'll catch up with you. Yup. Peace.
Thank you so much, Obi. All righty. Thanks, Obi, for coming. Bye. Obi Rose Kenobi, everyone. Obi Rose Kenobi. But here we go. Y'all know this one. This person needs no introduction. It is none other than Cowboy, King of Entertainment, and your mama knows. Anthony, don't call me cowboy. I don't know anything else.
Oh,
Husband,
oh, oh, you
husband.
finally done talking to Obi Colt Kenobi? Oh, okay. Well, listen, Purple. Before I get started, I gotta say this. Obi Colt Kenobi, this is for you, Roy. Listen, I know hard times. I know, we had this whole big beef recently, and I just want to give you $20 because some people can't afford $12 fatalities and they get mad at me because I can. But that's what the cowboy, king of entertainment, does. So anyway, Purple, now that I'm done with Obi Colt Kenobi, there's 40. No, what is 40? Yeah, it's $40. I don't know. Listen, I just came from the diner. Purple, I came from the diner, and my wife said, man, these grilled cheese sandwiches with bacon was expensive. And I said, were they? And it ended up being $32 for 2 grilled cheese with bacon. They gave us soup, right? They gave us soup. I had split pea soup. She had chicken,
Right?
right? No, like the lady, I forgot what the lady called it. Anyway, so I said at the end, I said, damn, it's $32, but it's just living life. What's $32? You got a good meal. So a fatality for $12, it sounds expensive. But I'm not going to tell Purple when she came to New York City and paid for the whole meal that Purple, you waste your money. No, I'm not the person to tell people, throw the money in the air, let it rain, because you got to live life. Yeah, you got to yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Bro,
So if y'all
yeah, the arm. Oh wait, Purple. This is the first time I'm always doing world premieres on the Purple Haze show. Meet the cowboy, king of entertainment, Christmas tree.
Oh my goodness, this is like Charlie Brown Christmas.
They all say, the cowboy, you hate Christmas. But you know what, Mr. Urban World? Ha! The cowboy is getting into the spirit. Hey!
Oh my goodness.
Hey!
No, I think that is the first tree I've seen this year. I think you beat my mom. And she's early.
Who would have thought it would have came from me? So Mr. Urban World, I'm sure he's grinning right now. He said, oh, soon as November 1st start, it's Christmas season. We had to hear this back in May. So you know what? Bam! The cowboy is getting into the Christmas spirit. All right, now, with that being said, should I pick my money up or just let Obi come over and get it? I don't know.
Just let Obi. Well, Cowboy, I know you talked about, fatalities and $12 and $40 and everything. But, it is Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
And I want to ask, is there a loved one who's no longer in this world, but is in the spirit world that you want to, invoke and tell us a memory about today?
I do actually. So it's hard though. I know Rose said could he do more than one? You say yes, right? But I want it to be a little special. And I want to give one person a shine. So I need your help. And maybe the help of the audience. So my grandfather, who passed away in 2002, he was probably the closest person I was ever to. Like, that was my dude. He was my superhero. I grew up watching him. I remember I was in elementary school and I was like, I could beat you racing. And I remember we took off and he just burnt me. He wasn't like, I'm gonna let this little kid win. I was like, whoa, you're fast. So I always wanted to run fast. So when I was younger, I used to, everywhere I moved, my mom moved, I would always race kids. I was always the fastest kid. I moved to a new city or a new, I guess it was same city, but different area, right? And got little spots. And I'm racing kids, right? So my grandfather, but my grandma, she passed away in 2015, a little bit after I got married. Man, she didn't get to go to my wedding. I don't know. So let's just say I could have their spirit, their energy, just one of them. I don't know who, you know.
But you have
Purple.
both. It's okay, cowboy. Like you should see my mom, the altar she has. I mean,
Uh,
it's like the whole lineage for like
no, but see,
like
purple.
several generations.
I'm one of these people, right? So people are like Cowboy, you know, why don't you do TikTok? And why don't you go and do Twitch again? And why don't you stream on Facebook? But I've always been the person. When I focus on one thing, I'm there, right? I'm either here or there. So I feel like today, Day to Dead, and this guy from my job today, he actually mentioned it. I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was talking about, yes, you know, he's from Mexico and stuff, right? And he was talking about Day to Dead. I thought he was saying somebody passed away, and you explained it. I wish you would have explained it the way you did. But so anyway, I want to be locked in. Purple Haze, Day of the Dead, but there can only be one. So are we doing my grandma or my grandfather? What are we doing?
Whichever one, cowboy.
All right, I need you to say left or right.
La derecha. Let's go with the right.
All right, let's go with my grandfather. All right, Purple, where are we going from here? His name was Eric. I actually named my son after him, by the way. So my son's name is Anthony Eric Lewis. So, but we all call him Eric. So let's go. We're going with my grandfather. So, what you got? Ouija board or something? Like, what are we doing?
No, you just talk. They're here. They're here already. So, cowboy, if you didn't know, like this is when the layer is the out of the whole year is today between the living and the spirit world, and so this is why we invite them in so we can celebrate with them. So they're here. There's no Ouija boards, no nothing like that. It's like a thing that they're here.
All right, so so I wonder would he be mad or would he be laughing that I was just doing my whole little $20 or $40 thing with Obi? He's probably laughing. I think I got some of his sense of humor. Well, listen, what I would like to say, Eric, you know, I haven't talked to you in a long time. I used to go to the cemetery all the time, and that was some years ago. So I just want to say I'm thankful that you helped me be the guy I am today with all those lessons. Even though you used to like my brother a little more than me because he was younger, but I understood. And when I got older, I knew when my girlfriend, which now is my wife, had kids and they moved in, her kids was younger, I used to get on my kids. Like, you're not going to bully them and you should know better because you're older. I learned those lessons from my grandfather, Eric. So Eric, man, there's so much I learned from you. Thank you so much. And I'm thankful to have good friends like Purple to even bring this up because I truly many years haven't said his name as if I was speaking to him. So this is really cool. And I'm just appreciative to be alive, and $12 for a fatality doesn't hurt my pockets. And you know, and be able to laugh and joke about it, but $12 for a fatality doesn't hurt my pockets. But I don't know, I'm just happy to be me. And I'm thankful to have people around me who are them. You know, I'm just an individual and I like people to be individuals. So if you for some reason don't like a person, the cool thing about him was he was a Taurus. And so Taurus, if you believe in this stuff, they're like, they could be anything. I remember I used to say, oh, let's go to the park. He'd jump up, go in the park. Nah, I changed my mind. Let's sit down and watch a show. And he would just be like, whatever. The Taurus is like, they'll do whatever. But then if that one thing they don't like, then they'll put their foot down. So I learned from him, it's cool to be an individual. Let people be who they are. Don't tell them if they bought a $12 fatality that they're stupid. Just say, bro, that's your money. Do what you want. But in all seriousness, I feel like I'm who I am because of my grandfather. He was literally like the person that was just cool with everybody. Everybody liked him. He used to tell me stories of him when he was in Jamaica and he used to be a boxer. And like, honestly, he was like this, like in shape, older dude. Like when he passed away, he was 86 and 86 years old. He was all like muscled up. It was cool. And he was just the nicest guy. So, yeah.
Oh my god! Well, thank you so much for sharing that, cowboy. And I think obviously, like, it seems like that's where you're gonna be. You know, you're gonna be this. You doing these kicks. I saw the handstands.
Yeah,
so if y'all did not know, Cowboy had rotator cuff surgery about 4 months ago.
Yep.
And he is now improved. You want to do a handstand for us?
Sure. I thought you'd never ask. So I'm retraining myself. It's weird because I feel like I'm doing it all over again. So not even handstands, Purple. I'm trying to walk on my hands again. So I'm now able to do 3 steps when I used to be able to walk across the room. So let's see what I could do. So mind you, this room is a little small. So I'm not really going to try to walk. I had my granddaughter over the other day. She was counting. Gee, Pop, that was only 2. I said, girl, the last hand hit. That's not. So, and I never really take my hat off during stream. So I do a lot for Purple. All right, let's go.
All right.
All right, hold on. I can do better than that.
Oh my goodness, this is probably better than anybody in chat.
All right, hold up. Come on, this arm. Come on. Yes. All right, come on. That's what I'm doing. The next person tell me I'm foolish for paying $12 for fatality. All right. All right. This is a bad start. That was a bad start. All right, last one.
Oh, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, Calvin. We do not want to see you go.
King of entertainment. Come on, Purple. All right, let's go. All right, my arm's getting tired.
Cowboy, you're good. You're good. You just
all
had
right, one more. Y'all ready? All right, let's do it. This is from Purple Haze. I don't know if I'm gonna walk. All right, let's just hold it.
You got 2. You got 2. You got 2.
That's the thing, Purple. When I had the surgery, so first I couldn't use my arm for a while, right? Then they said I could only lift 5 pounds. And I don't mean working out. That was just period. Groceries, if it's more than 5 pounds, put it down. So the problem is I haven't really been working out, but I'm just so weak. And I'm trying to carry my whole body. But I'm going to be practicing. And next Thursday on the Purple Haze Show, I'm doing 4 steps.
4 steps.
1,
hold him
2,
to it. Hold him to it.
3, 4.
Hold him to it. Hold him to it. We're going to hold you to
Only
that.
2. But Purple, listen. Thank you for bringing up the Day of the Dead. That really was special. Me bringing up my grandfather.
No, thank you for sharing. Thank you for bringing him here and just helping celebrate his life. He sounds like an amazing man, amazing grandfather, amazing mentor, just amazing role model for you in so many ways. Lessons learned that you've taken, as well as just how it seems like he lived his life. So, so thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Cowboy.
I appreciate it. It means a lot. Funny, crazy story, and I'll let you go. So he loved fishing. He loved baseball, fishing, and wrestling. So I was watching wrestling because of him. And so when he passed away, I never went fishing ever again. And as my son got older, he was like, "Oh, we should go fishing." And it was weird because I felt like that was me and my grandfather. So I never went. So my son used to go fishing with his uncle and not me. So it's weird because my friend said the other day, his son's like 6. He was like, "Yo, we should take our kids to go fishing." I said, "Bro, my son at the time is 24. He's 25 now." I'm like, "Hey, yeah, kid." But I still feel weird. Like that was me and my grandfather's, and I'm not going fishing no more.
All right. Well, thank you again, Cowboy. As always, King of Entertainment.
Thank you for having me. Allow me to get on here, be silly, do some silly nonsense, throwing money in the air, making it rain. Hold up. This Purple.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
King is still in the building, baby.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Remember,
my goodness.
you started this.
I did not. I did not.
Purple, we're not gonna tell the people how you told me that I should pursue one of the things I want to do.
What? What? I have no idea what you were talking about.
What do you mean? I said, Purple, one thing I never got to do that I want to do. And you was like, you should do it, right? you inspired me. You was like, cowboy, if that's what you want to do, you put that cowboy hat on, you get on that stage, and you know what I'm saying? So I want to say thank you for the inspiration. And if my wife allows me to, damn it, I'm gonna do something I never got to do that I always wanted to. And now I got a gimmick.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I told him to do that. I told him.
She that's what she told me. She inspired me. Oh, you did it?
I didn't. I
Maybe
told
it
you
wasn't you. My bad. Maybe it wasn't you. Sorry. I like to put a lot of things on you, bro.
Oh, maybe what? I just told you where. I told you I was working where you and Holtz's dad wanted to go.
That's right, hustlers. I'm just saying.
You give me in trouble. I gotta give me in trouble. My moonlight job. My moonlight job.
Hey, shit. It's not hustlers in Manhattan. Down the street from Budokan. You will not see purple if y'all go there. Don't go there.
Oh my goodness. 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 Gonna get me in trouble.
Well, thank you, Purple. I appreciate it. Thank you for this. It's just like Obi. I told my wife we just came home from the diner. I said, "Whoa!" She was like, "Are we gonna jump back on the game?" Because we were playing Streets of Rage 4. And I was like, "Whoa! I got to jump on Purple show real quick." She was like, "I was like, yeah." She was like, "All right." So thank you so much. You mean a lot to me in the community, Purple. I turned it on. Like, look at all these people watching because you deserve it.
It's because my family rolls deep. I didn't realize there were all these people. I was like, what?
Now, Purple, are they watching you?
Oh, they were in chat. They were in chat. They were
no, but I mean, are they like, let me see what this girl's up to, or they know Purple?
Oh, I don't know. That's why I was like, if they come on, like it's such because I have a couple of my aunts.
Okay.
So I was like, oh no.
Well, listen,
did you let them know the rules?
Did you let them know you don't always wear a mask?
No, I need to take it. Let me take it off. Let me take it off.
No, I think it's cool though.
Let me take it off.
You forgot you had it on?
There we go. There we go. Took it off. I'm here. I'm back, y'all.
She's back.
Oh, there we go. Oh, they're still here. These are the bad ones too. These are like the bad ones.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my goodness.
So they probably already knew you worked at Hustlers.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. We're gonna have to talk. These are like the fun. They're the older ones. They're the fun ones.
Purple, it's so cool. I got the pleasure to meet you and Holtz together. That's still like the highlight of my 2023.
Oh, I got my aunt. I got a crazy aunt too, Cowboy. It's a crazy.
Yeah, so you already know then about Hustlers. Hey, listen, could I get some free passes?
Sure, of course.
All right.
Got you. I got you.
I need 5. Is that cool?
Okay,
you can do cool. 5?
I got you.
All right, cool.
All right, later, Cowboy. I'll see you.
All right, later. You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, y'all. That was Cowboy, King of Entertainment. Thank you so much for Cowboy for coming on. Remy is calmed down, y'all. So he's underneath the desk. He did his little guest appearance, but now he's there. But thank you all so much just for coming by. We'll probably keep it open. Normally I go till like 2 hours. I think today maybe a little bit shorter stream, just because it's the Day of the Dead. And so, I definitely want to spend time, remembering and inviting and invoking the names of my other loved ones. Obviously my dad is still here, spending just all the time here as well. And you don't have to necessarily come on the show, but what I would hope that you do is just think about, or if you are in a comfortable place, at least in your home, or wherever work, or wherever you're watching this from, maybe you say the name out loud of the person that you're remembering, because they are here. And as part of tradition, when you do think of them, they do feel it, right? Even though they're not in this world, in this plane, it is still very important to remember them. because at the end of the day, uh, like when you think about it deeper, like that's your memories, kind of what you leave behind. So definitely try to find time to do that. Um, Jinx, what's going on for you, Remy? I see you, Jinx. Jinx, why don't you come on? You're an Army veteran. We're coming up to Veterans Day, Jinx. You never come on. President Purple for president. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that's that. I have another video game trailer here. And I think I saw Crazy Louie. If he's still out there, Xbox International, I think I saw you. If you're still out there, I think you've been playing this one. If not, you definitely I think y'all were saying this may be game of the year on your show the other day. So I may do that. You may have to, Jinx, you don't have to make an appearance. Just come on, talk. Obviously, the theme of the show today is Day of the Dead. Obviously, it's still a gaming show, but so if y'all want to talk about games, more than willing to talk about games. Like I said, I had a trailer earlier, Remnant 2. Y'all know I love me some Remnant 2. DLC just dropped, or it's dropping in 2 weeks. So I'm going to be playing that. I need to get back in shape to play that game because Ambi refuses to play with me because the game got too hard. But I'm still playing it. But yeah, I think I may, this next trailer is another one. So I'll give it, oh no, it's past 8:55. So I'll do this next trailer. And again, if y'all want to just click the link, you can just come on, talk, you know, whatever you want to talk about. Obviously, we have a theme. If you want to tell us a story about your loved one and something for us to just, celebrate their life and celebrate their memory, that's what this show's for. So, but with that said, y'all know I did not like part one of this game, but part two is getting all sorts of accolades. So, without further ado, I like to say that without further ado. I don't think I've ever typed that, but I like saying it. So, without further ado, I bring you a game that got over a 90 on Metacritic. Here we go.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. Why are we written into the story?
Alan Wake 2! What is going on? So Alan Wake, y'all know I am having issues with the first one. It's too psychological. It doesn't make sense to me, but they're saying Alan Wake 2 is better. This is what Ambi's told me. This is what Wits told me. This is what Crazy Louie told me. Everybody is on this game. I need to beat the first one. I may do it this weekend. I only have 2 more hours, but that game frustrates me. But they're saying number 2 is really, really good. So if you played number 2, let me know about it. Project Storm was playing this the other day. Project Storm. Where's Project Storm been at, by the way? What did I do to Project Storm, Jinx? He doesn't come by anymore. He likes to do his 4090 GFN gameplay. It's like ever since I beat him in Centipede, he hasn't want to come on the show. Where's Project Storm, Jinx? Tell me that. No, I'm just joking. But but they're saying this game's amazing, right? Everybody's saying this game is like it's all that. It's a bag of chips. So we'll see. But I'm still playing Cyberpunk, so I gotta play Cyberpunk. And I saw you out there, Primo. Prima. I said Primo. Prima, I saw you out there. Which one? The older one or the younger one? Which one wants to play me? I didn't know you had a PS5. What? What? My own family has a PS5 before I do? Say what? Seriously? Es verdad? No, can't be true. Someone? Oh my good. Rudik's been playing the new Alan Wake, but isn't fond of it. You can't trust Rudik's. David Wilson. You can't trust him because he doesn't like Remnant 2. I can't trust a gamer that doesn't like Remnant 2. All right. This is Chef's Kiss. Whatever he does, Rudix, the Canadian from Toronto with his own cannabis business. Can't trust him, David Wilson. You know this. Joking. Older one, they both do. They both have one? What's going on? Why am I just finding this out? What? I feel like where are they? Go find them. Go bring them on the show. I need to talk to them. Are you kidding me? What? Purple Xbox International, what's going on? Louis, why don't you come on? We're doing Day of the Dead. I know y'all have your own tradition down there in DR. You have your own, and you have a lot of superstitions in the Dominican Republic. Alan Wake 2 is amazing. That's what I've been told. It's like a mystery. But Louis, if you want, we're doing Day of the Dead and we're celebrating the memories of our loved ones who have passed away. So if you wanna join in on that, feel free to come on. But I know you're busy. I know you were just on last night. But yeah, what games do they play? I'm talking to my cousin right now. It's weird. It's like I'm catching up. It's like, hey, what games do they play? Hey, Maker, what's going on? Oh, quite a bit. Seriously, Maker? I trust your gaming judgment because you play a lot of games. So, and I feel like you know my style. You know my taste in games. This is what people are telling me. It's really good. And I'm kind of like split because I didn't like the first one. It's not that I didn't like the first one. I just feel like it's slow. And I feel like I've been playing it like 8 or 10 hours and I still don't know what's going on. It's like I'm playing Starfield or something. No, Xbox 8 over here. No Xbox 8. If you like detective games, I think you will like it. I do like mysteries. But like a detective game, I can't really think of another detective game like Sherlock Holmes. Like which I don't know if I would like those games, but um I don't know, maybe you can get PS5 and put a box over it so you don't have to see that ugly thing. Rouster, the PS5 is really ugly. Y'all know I say this all the time. It's like super, super ugly. And I get it. You can put that ugly console behind the TV. You can put that ugly console underneath the desk. You could do whatever you want to with that thing. But I'm not too sure just because, yeah, I don't know. But now my cousins have it. I can't my brother, I already told y'all, my brother, he wants it and he only wants it to play Mortal Kombat. I didn't even know I had this many Mortal Kombat fans in my family. Like, I feel like I'm learning something about my family for the first time. It's like there's this dark secret that I've just now found out. And I'm like, what? They like Mortal Kombat on PS5? Like, it's the weirdest thing that's going on right now. Like, there's things like, I don't know. I mean, geez, it was so much easier with Stadia. Oh my god, the PS5 is super ugly. Cherry Man, I hear you. I just finished Spider-Man. Bloodborne is this. I have a Souls player. I'm not even the best gamer in my family. I'm not even the best gamer. I think we were talking about games too one time. Oh my god. I want one just for me, just for him. No, that's him. That's him. That's how how he is. The ones who know my brother. You know how he is. Like, and I'm not kidding y'all. He believes like PS5, PlayStation 5 is like the cool thing. He may be watching too. And he's like, yeah. And I told y'all what he does. He's like, I'm gonna go buy a PlayStation 5. And I'm like, no, don't spend your money like that, because he's like retired and stuff. So I'm like, don't do it. He's like, no, I'm gonna do it. and it like forces me to go get the PlayStation 5 because I can't it's like watch him spend it. Like it's weird. So maybe we'll see. Now that I have cousins on PlayStation 5, this is a hard decision. It's a hard decision. This is like honestly, it's like I'm like calculating pi or something. It's like ridiculous. Like my mind is like there's so many there's things I didn't know about my own blood that is disturbing right now. Perp, your family to Bob for real, soul swipe for real. They are. You saw they represented today. Crazy. Brought me to tears. Legend 350. What's up? Oh, Spider-Man 2. I hear you, Legend. One of my favorite games is Hard Rain in Detroit. What do you mean? Hard Rain? Is that two? If you say Detroit, what do you mean Detroit? Are you saying Detroit becoming human? If you say that game, is Hard Rain and Detroit? Or just Detroit become human? Not just one. Oh, it's Hard Rain in Detroit? I don't know this game. What game is this? Look at this, man. I am getting called like y'all are like Hard Rain in Detroit. Heavy Rain. Wait, Heavy Rain? Heavy Rain in Detroit become human? Is that what we're saying? What? No. PlayStation is a cool thing. Your brother is the smartest person in your family next to and your mama. Hey, and your mama. So I'm gonna get her a Mario Wonder. She already knows this. She wants to like jump into like super hard games already. I'm like, yo, mom, we gotta like build you up to that level. I can't like have you jump into like something super hard. Didn't mean to just put one. So you are a Detroit Become Human. Why do you like Detroit Become Human? Lori. that's her name. It's my cousin. It's like this is so cool. I'm literally catching up with my family about gaming on this show. This is like a surreal moment to see this. Like I talked to all of you all who come by, the community. Everybody's adult gamer here. And so it's super cool to like connect with my family in this venue because we don't talk about it like that. Like, how much does it weigh that it's heavy? Yo, Heavy Rain is like super poetic. If you think about that one, it's like heavy rain. Like it could mean so many things. Like heavy rain. I don't know. I mean, like they're talking about games. Like Ambi's probably thrilled right now. Ambi's always talking about Detroit Become Human. And I think Ambi, are you there? Ambi. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta play with my cousins. Yeah, we could like squad up. Man, I didn't know that. What's going on? But yeah, so I think like y'all don't like if you can't tell, I'm like in shock. I'm in shock right now. But let's see, like so I told you the two games. Y'all know I try to give y'all games that I'm looking forward to. Um, but let's see. Do y'all want to do a game giveaway? Do y'all want to do a game giveaway? I might do a game giveaway. How about that? Because, we're doing like 12 days of giveaways, and I realized that I need to start doing that because I don't have 12 days before the holidays. So, let me see. Let's see if we can do a giveaway. I think we can. Let's do this. Day of Dead. DOD. Okay, let's do this. If you want to be entered into a game giveaway. All right. Please. Let me see. Active users. Oh, we're gonna do keyword. Give me a second, y'all. I wasn't planning on doing this right now. So put exclamation mark DOTD. So do this. Exclamation mark DOTD. And y'all know we do cash. Like, so the game we're gonna do today. What's one of my favorite games that came out today? You know what? We're gonna do Remnant 2. $50 game. So if you win, I will send you $50. However you want. You gotta have like Venmo or something. Like don't try to tell me about like some stuff I don't have. So I see you, Obi. I see you, Rouster. I see you, but you haven't come through yet. So if you want to see it, we're gonna be doing this for Remnant. I only got one eligible user. Let me see. Rouster, I got you now. I see a Rouster. But yeah, if you wanna do it, hashtag DOTD. Yep, just like that. Exclamation mark DOTD. I got you, Cherry Man. We'll keep it open here for a little bit. And cousins, if you want to play too, go ahead. Exclamation mark DOTD. Because I love Remnant 2. If you want to run that with me, let me know. If you want to run Remnant 1 with me, let me know. But and just so for the people who are just watching, I am doing a giveaway for each some of my favorite games this year leading up to the holiday season. So I got you, David Wilson. I got you cuz I got 5 people. We got pretty good odds. Pretty good odds here. So remember, like you have to I think I've actually sent something to everybody here. So we're good. Like you have to have something. We'll keep it open for we'll do it in 3 minutes. So if you've already entered, I got your name. Don't worry. We'll roll it and we'll see who wins. But if you want to enter the giveaway for Remnant 2, which we showed the DLC for that coming out, but if you want to get into that, and the way I do it, just because we got too many people who play PC, Nintendo, Xbox, or Game Pass, or PlayStation, or Luna. The way I do it is we just send you the money. Just because it's frankly, like if you want to buy the game, you can buy the game. But if you gotta pay rent, you gotta pay rent. So what's up, Sanchez? I see you. What's up, Cammy? I see you. I see everybody. I see ya. I see you, Sanchez. So if I don't say your name, it means I don't have you. So here are the people I have. I have Chariot Man. I have David Wilson. I have Cammy. I have Cuz. I have Obi Rose. I have Rouster, and I have Sanchez. So I got 5. I got you all. All right, wait. I see you coming through. Good luck, all. Yeah, we got it here. Like, Wit, I got you in there. So here we go. We'll give it one more minute. You know, like I want everybody who wants to get in. Because gaming's supposed to be fun. And hopefully remember this Day of the Dead only comes once a year, but you can always think about your loved ones and remember them and enjoy their favorite foods. You can always do that, right? But this day is special because we know this day that they're coming here and they're with us today. So that's what we're doing. All right. So for this one, here we go. Drum roll. You know, it's anticlimactic because it does it really quick. But here it is. I got 8 users here. We're gonna see who gets it. Good luck to everybody. And are you ready? Look in the chat. You're gonna see it in chat. You'll see it first. There we go. There we go. Chariot Man Gaming. What is going on, Chariot Man? Congratulations, Chariot Man. Congratulations for winning the first giveaway for this year's Shades of Purple. Uh awesome job. Cherry Man, I'll hit you up. I think you won one of my giveaways before. So I'll hit you up on Twitter. I think that's where I can connect with you. Let me know how you want to receive it. If you want a gift card, if you want it Venmo, if you want it PayPal, or just let me know. We'll hit it up. Congrats, CMG. And thank you everybody for joining in and playing. That was super fun. We'll probably be doing more of them. Actually, we will. 'Cause y'all know some of my favorite games. We got Zelda coming out. We got Cyberpunk, 10 Hearts. We know we have Pikmin. Those are just a handful of them. Probably do a little Nightmares giveaway. And because I love both of them, we'll probably do both of them. We'll do a little things. So yeah, thanks, chat. Great energy there. Great energy. Yeah, we always like to do the giveaway and stuff. So that's cool. And I know I haven't been around. This last weekend I was out of town, y'all. This weekend I will be here. Next weekend I may, or next Thursday I may not. I just want to say that, put that out there right now. I may not, just because I have a work event. I may be running. We'll know. But if we do, it's the show before Veterans Day. So y'all know I'm a veteran. I did. I come from a lot of military. One of my veteran cousins was actually in chat. Thank you for your service, Jenny. Thank you so much. And I think we had maybe a few others. If my brother's there, thank you for your service. But yeah, because it's going to be a veteran, it's Veterans Day. I think we all know a special cozy mountain gaming individual who's a veteran and did that. We said we were going to do their anniversary show on Veterans Day to see what they've been up to. I think was Vet in earlier. I think we saw Vet earlier. Jinx, we know we saw you. So yeah, we'll do that. But without anything else, if I don't get anybody else, I'll probably shut down the show here in the next 3 minutes. And unless someone wants to come on, cousins, I invite y'all. If he was roster, okay, awesome. So next week, I'm telling you all that because I will be around this Sunday. So y'all know I do my game streams on Sunday. I still don't know what I'm going to stream. But I'll have something. I just don't know right now. But yeah, we're gonna have Vet will be on next week if I have a show, and if I don't have a show, he'll be on the week after that. You know how that goes. Cousins on the show would be very cool. I know. So let me give some ground rules to any cousin who comes on the show. You don't use my real name. It's purple. Ground rules. But we might. All you have to do is click the link. No, you don't need to do a camera. They may not have any voice though, Rouster. That's what I'm trying to think of. They may not have their camera or their microphone. That's why I think that they may not be ready to go on the show. Definitely Caesar, try to get kids on too. Oh yeah. Are you coming on now? You want to come on right now? Let me know. I'll send you cause I have I'll text you the instructions. If you want to come on right now, just click the link. It'll take you right in. And you don't have to show your camera or anything like that. Like you just do your voice and that would be interesting. Note it. It works on a smartphone, right? I don't know, Rouser. I think it does because I think that's how you called in, right? No, you called in. They all have microphones. I don't know if it works like that. We'll wait. We'll definitely wait. It's kind of crazy. I never had my family on. Y'all are about to get this is like a purple special. For real. I just got back in the chat. I won. What the hell? Oh, Cherry Man, you won. It works on phones. I use the Chromebook. Next time. Okay, next time. No worries, no worries. No pressure, no pressure. Who do we have? Jenny? Is Jenny still there? I don't know. Too much? Um, no, yeah, Cherry Man. That's what happens. You put your name in and then you get a chance to win. $50, Cherry Man. It was Remnant 2. Remnant 2. Oh, we have a Diablo giveaway too. I think we'll do a Diablo giveaway. I'm trying to think of all the games I like this year. Might do a Darksiders because I love Darksiders. My favorite games. What other ones do I really like, chat? I know I say them. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I think that's 9. There's 3 more. I know I counted them out. Maybe we'll do Remnant 2 again. Who knows? Outriders, the best game in the world. I can't start doing giveaways on my channel as well. Cherry Man, I'll be there. No, but congrats. All right, y'all. It's getting late. We only have a few more days with our loved ones. So I'm definitely going to spin it. But thank you all so much for coming by. It's means so much to me for you all to come by. Hey, Lori, let me know if your sons are coming on. If they are, let me know. I'll stay. I'll keep it open if they are. Or Tia, if you want to come on, let me know. I want to keep it up. I want to keep it open in case anybody wants to. Oh, thank you. All right, I see ya. But yeah, we'll keep it up just for a little bit. Had a blast. Nah, awesome. But y'all are gonna want to hear this song. We did another little animation thing here in a second. But before I put it on, again, I always like to end the shows like this. I don't care where you game, why you game, when you game, what you game on, how long you've been gaming. As long as you're gaming, you're good with me. And as always, this is Purple Haze, and the proof is in the plane. Thank you all so much. This meant so much to me today. Just like I'm almost in tears. I think I was, but just so much. And also thank you to my family. You're the best. I love you all. Thank you to my mom. She's the best. And thank you, Dad, for getting me to get Popeyes. This was super cool. Thank you so much. But with that, we're going to hit it. This is super cool. Later.